And we're live.
Hello.
Hi.
We're here. I feel like it's been forever
It
since
has
I've been
been.
here.
I think at least 2 months.
I think it's 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jeremy, we don't have any comments.
Yeah, they're not in yet.
Oh.
So is the screen right though? Can you look? Because it doesn't look right.
Oh,
Something went
Something
wrong.
went wrong.
nice.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I guess we're off. Yesterday was our first Monday at work of the new year, so it was kind of felt a little funny yesterday. So we're up and running and moving forward. So how's everybody doing?
There we go.
Good morning, everybody.
It's looking a lot better.
Good afternoon for East Coast.
Yes, good afternoon. Although the comments are tiny. Not to be a fuss here, but
Yeah.
there we go.
Happy New
Hey,
Year, Stephanie.
Hey, Jeremy, one more thing. Maybe you should shut that door so that we don't have all
Hello,
that extraneous noise. Hey, hello.
Shauna.
Hello. Hi, Lisa and Carla and Shauna, the regulars. I see lots of regulars already.
Yes.
Love it. I love you guys always come and support us, and we're not just talking to ourselves.
I know.
We don't mind talking to ourselves, but it's
We
more
do it
fun
all the
if you're
time,
here.
but-
Yeah, we do it every day. We sit side by side in the office, and so we are quite used to each other all day long. But we have so many fun things today,
Yes.
so we're super excited. So we're going to let bunches of folks get on before we get started and just have a good time talking about all these new kids.
Wow.
And we got a couple
For the new year,
Yep. Oh my God.
2024.
Gosh, you know, the other day I had to write something that I needed a future note, and I
Yeah.
had to write, and I calculated it's 2030 before we have to do it. It doesn't even matter what it is. It's just the fact that I had to write 2030. I thought,
No.
Oh my word! Wasn't it just 2020?
Yeah.
Like a minute.
Yeah.
Ago. So. Holy
2010, I feel like.
Yeah, even 2010.
Don't forget to like and share the video, guys.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Like and share. Like and share.
You enter to win a cuddle blanket if you do.
Yes.
Good morning,
Please do.
Beverly.
Hi. Well, what's the screen's not
It's
moving.
not moving.
I wonder why.
Sure, I know we're being fussy
We're
today.
getting our technology waking up here. So because they're
Well, but they're still over there, so I don't know what's happening.
Right. There's a
I
whole
see
bunch.
some people. I see Beth and Eric. Oh, this is so
Ooh,
funny.
Wow, I'm gonna
It's
have
weird
to
that
use
the
my
video is.
X-ray
Yeah.
vision. Hello, Hawk. Oh boy, that's over there a ways.
Yeah.
So of course, the iPad that tells us all your comments is closer to us, and we can see them easier than the computer screen that's just far enough that we'll
have to squint.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, from London, Julie.
Wow.
I don't think we've seen a London before.
I don't think so.
Welcome.
Oh my goodness, we're
Oh,
like
it must be still a little
stereo
late
this
for you
morning.
guys, I think. Like 7 o'clock, right? Or 6?
Probably. Yeah. Hey, Teresa. Good morning. Teresa's with us today.
Yay.
So, today.
Oh, she said from snowy Kansas City. Did it snow?
Yes. They said yesterday that it was going to snow a lot, even. So.
It's been pretty chilly here for us. Not a normal. It's been like 45, I think, when I leave my house.
Although, you guys, I've
We
told you
don't-
the funniest thing. So this morning I'm driving to work, and as I'm coming down this main street out here, there's this guy walking down the street. Now, you know, California 50s, we're a little chilled. And so it was, I think, high 40s last night.
Yeah.
Maybe? But my car said it was 59 degrees as I was driving into work. 59 degrees. A guy is wearing a full snowsuit. Full ankles to neck and a hood with fur around it, walking down the street.
That's us born here. We do not understand anything.
I actually had to stop.
I have a puffer jacket right there.
Well,
a down puffer jacket
this
that I
was
wore to work.
a snowsuit. So I got quite the kick out of that.
Ice, no power in Missouri. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
You guys had a nice
But
little
you're still
storm
watching.
then.
You're still watching. Yeah, Matt said that they're going to have a big rainstorm in North Carolina today, too.
Oh.
That they wanted to cancel
So
school
said
and
Central Florida is really windy and stormy.
stuff. Huh. It's sunny here.
Yeah, it's
Well,
sunny.
we're looking
It
at
was
that sun
chilly,
out
but it's
there.
sunny.
Skies-
we'll take that.
We'll take it. We'll always take it. It was windy here, and we were having a little meltdown
We
about
were.
that. So
My yoga mat fell between my wall and my neighbor's, and he has a big RV, and I can't get it now because it was so windy.
So
I don't know how to get it.
Oh, that's going to be interesting to going to take a very long stick with a...
Yeah.
You have to skewer it or something. Ooh, what have you been doing? Handing out scarves. What a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Great idea. 27 in Utah.
Woo.
That's a little chilly for me. Northern California's in the house.
Yes. Oh, Sheila's from sunny South Texas.
Yeah, so the Texas got to come in and outdo us all with the sunshine, huh? Hey, Hannah. Oh, everybody thinks that we're ready to go.
All right.
So today is one of my favorite shows of the year.
Yes.
We do it twice a year typically, but we are doing the new kits.
Yay.
Diana and I are instrumental in creating the new kits, putting them together, naming, Diana's the namer, and just all the fun things that go along with new kits, like which fabrics to use, and then we're just stepping stones away from them being completed. So right now, it looks like we have 11 new ones.
Yes.
And about half are already on the way to stores or just one step away from being on the way to the stores. The others, it's about another month before they'll be headed there. We're going to tell you, it's the larger kits. We're missing a few little things that we need to have before we can finish these kits up. They're some of the fun ones. I mean, they're all really good. I have to tell you, they're all really good this time. So, and we've already taken these to Quilt Market last fall, and I've got rave reviews from the shop owners. So we believe that you're going to be super excited with us. So hey, Lisa, good to see you. And there's Pat, and there's Kay, and oh my gosh, you guys. So thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to share. And we're going to have a prize later, like we always do. And I think it's time to get started.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a smaller group, but I think these are really good. I feel like every single one of them are winners.
Yeah, and there's just a really large audience for each subject matter. Plus, Laura was kind enough to give us a few little goodies to go with it. So there's lots of toys and things around us right now, little stuffies, because we wanted to show them with the different kits. So there's some fun stuff here.
Yes.
I don't know, even starting out with, I don't know what goes with this. Except
this doesn't need that much.
You're right.
I'll tell you that.
You are absolutely right.
I think this is
Diana.
one of our big stars of the show.
So we're going to start out with the star.
Kind of a brand new pattern for us too. And
So,
I mean, how could you even see
how are we gonna do
this? Let's see.
Can you tell me, are we good?
Yeah.
You can see the eagle right now, so he's panning it. So this is our brand new borderline kit, and it's called Home of the Brave, and it's featuring our Hoffman digital cuddle panel, USA Wild, the big eagle right there. And this is just, I love this kit. It has really gorgeous marbled navy in it, bluebell snowy owl. It has hide merlot and hide jeans. I think it's just...
It's got a couple techniques on it too.
Yeah,
so
we have some applique.
Right. So, and then we're coming out with a new stars emboss. So, which we didn't have when we put this together.
No.
So you could tuck you could do the
back
with
would
the stars
be really
on
gorgeous.
It. Really cool.
Yeah.
And so the panel itself is just so well done, and and also if you want to just buy the panel separate and do something else with it, it goes with a lot of other things too, because there's some green in it and things as well. So it's just really well done. Again, it's a Hoffman panel. Our comments are gone on the iPad again. Love it. I just love it. What size is this, Di?
I
It's a
believe
pretty big one.
I think it's a 58 by 58.
I think so, or maybe just a hair longer.
Maybe
even.
a hair longer. I think it's up to maybe 60, but it's a pretty big one. I'll tell you that.
So that's Merlot, right?
Yes, it's Merlot.
Which is crazy how beautiful that looks, and it just really brings out all the life in there.
Yes.
So do you guys love it? Do you love it as much? It was one of the big, like she said, stars of the show.
Yeah, it was.
And people, they're very anxiously awaiting it. I think it's going to be a year-round seller too. There's no real reason, because you could do it for so many different things, from just Americana, the love of Americana goods, to all the way to veterans and military folks as well. So I think it's a really beautiful piece. Love, love, love it. Not in the stores quite yet. It's being worked on right now.
Yes, it is.
We're waiting for just a little something to come in, and then we'll have that ready. Maybe next time maybe next time, Jeremy, let's hang it over here so that it can just hang up there.
Yeah.
Just have a little change of pace there and see something really beautiful. All right, this next one is just, it's one that you guys had been asking us to do this print for a long time. And so the trailers, you know, the whole vacation in a trailer, and then I think COVID just brought that alive and well, that everybody was doing that kind of thing just to be able to still take a vacation but yet be with just your family. And so we finally found the most perfect little piece of art, and we kind of changed it up a little bit, and we did this beautiful, I think, really well done. It got a lot of prints and a lot of fabric in it, but I really think it's good. Really good. What's the name of it, Di?
So this is Happy Camper.
So Happy Camper but she, Laura provided this really fun pillow for us too. So after he gets done panning, I'll show you the pillow as well. It's, you know, these are some of the things that we do for our photo shoots. So when she's preparing, Laura is preparing things for the photo shoots. This pillow is one of the things that she did to go with it, which I just think is so cute. It works on your applique skills and then your piecing skills a little bit, and then she just did a solid back on it.
Yeah. So then the bait one is Bait and Switch in our digital cuddle, and this is our buffalo check in evergreen and black. And then we put glacier black with this. It's just a nice little fun.
And then, oh my gosh, this thing just makes me so happy. This fish, he almost looks a little annoyed.
I know.
Which is a part of what makes me just happier yet. Look at that thing. That thing is so funny. So this is where she combined using our Luxe Cuddle and C3 together. These are the perfect uses for C3 when you're going to do these stuffies, is faces and little pieces like this where the little fins and things, so that it's easy to work with and it's easy to turn. And not that this isn't easy up here, but it just adds a little dimension to him as well. It's really well done.
Really
it looks
cute.
as good in person as you're seeing it on the screen too. So, by the way, we have
pattern for this one.
She was going to put it up on the screen.
She sent it.
Oh, she sent it for us?
Had it.
One of the things that I just want to tell you is that we have some new lighting today. So we've worked on the lighting. Jeremy has painstakingly.
It looks really good. I'll tell you that.
And that's because we've gotten a little feedback from you guys about the colors of some things. And so he came up with a new idea on some lighting. And I think it's been, so far, it's a winner.
Yeah.
Fresh Fish Stuffy, patterned by Mimi Kirchner. That's the pattern.
Fresh fish stuffy.
Fresh fish stuffy.
That's funny. Let's see you do that again. Fresh fish
stuffy. So it's so cute.
It's so good. I really like it. Really like it. All right.
Okay. Enough having fun with the fish.
And this was also a 58 by 67?
68, I think.
68?
Yeah.
58 by 68?
Yeah.
All right. I think this is every fisherman's going to think that's the best, huh?
I think any outdoorsman, people who love camping.
Absolutely right. All right. So staying a little bit in the guyish theme. Not that they are for just guys, but you know how a lot of times people will say to us, can you come out with more things for the men? Because it is hard, and we know that. So some of the guys around here also said, can we have a sports print featuring for a big quilt in a kit?
Yes.
So we did, what's the name?
This one is First Pick.
First Pick. Yay. Oh gosh, this is good. This is just
a good one.
All around. I hope this does really well.
Yeah.
I hope everybody really likes it and it
took
does
a while to try to put it together and see what, to balance it out, and I think it came together really well.
So these white pieces aren't just stark white. They're a frosted hide, and if you don't know anything about our few colors of frosted hide that we still have, they're a great thing to mix in to quilts like this when you're doing strips, because the background color is a blue. Is that navy? I think it is navy.
Yeah.
So it's a navy background, but it just peeks through.
Yeah.
It doesn't come out loud, but it just gives you a connected feeling to the whole thing. So it's just a really, really nice, good first pick.
Yes.
Yeah, boy. Doesn't everybody want to be first pick? And I think we put navy on the back side of it, so just something fun. You could do black. You could do the print itself. You could put the galaxy would be a beautiful.
Would be good. This is Galaxy Sapphire.
Sapphire is one of the best sellers in the Galaxies. You know us in Galaxy. We love
it.
putting in Galaxy in the quilts because they have all this tonality within them. So
it's
just
a great blender.
It is, and it just kind of interconnects everything together.
Yeah.
And so we have lots of loves that we use in our quilts, and this is probably the number one is Galaxy.
Yeah.
So love it. It would be, wouldn't this be the cutest, Shauna, on a little boy's bed?
Yeah, for sure. And we have something for it too.
Oh, we do have a little matchy thing. Look,
a little matching football.
look at that. Isn't that cute?
To go with
Gosh,
it.
that's so good.
Yeah, so this is, oh gosh, no pattern.
No pattern on that one?
No
Okay.
pattern.
Well, anything that we don't have a pattern on the stuffy, they're going to find out later, and then they'll put it in the feed, and so you'll see. But it's really cute with it. I think might even be another ball or something like that in the same series.
I think
But
so, yeah.
Cute, huh? Really cute.
Cute.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
Oh, I think this one down here.
Oh.
I'm going to leave this here.
Oh, gosh, you guys, look at that. I almost forgot about it, but we used it as a tablecloth. But
We did, 'cause it's so perfect. This is Till You Can Come Back.
that's funny.
I know.
Till you come back, till you can come back, or till you come back?
Till you.
I think it's till you come back.
Yeah.
Till you come.
Till You Come Back.
Yeah, okay, Diana.
I named this, so I
She did name this.
should know.
Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is just so striking.
It
I think
is.
is the right word for it. That if you even sort of like green tones or sort of like teal,
Yeah.
it's beautiful there on the screen, but it's twice as beautiful in person, I think.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. The contrast of the black.
The black with the mallard is... Oof. So we did Glacier Mallard and we did Galaxy Mallard. Again, Galaxy coming in. And the black against that is...
delicious.
Yeah, it is. It's
just delicious.
Striking and it's beautiful. And it really becomes a luxe kind of statement.
I think so too. It would be beautiful on a black leather sofa or something like that. If you're looking for a statement piece in your family room or something like that, I just love it. I think teal is one of those colors that sometimes it gets a little quiet, but then when it comes back, it comes raging back again. And teal is very popular right now still. We are doing a lot
I think mallard is a good because I think greens are kind of more popular and mallard is a little bit more green than our actual teal. And I think that's a really good.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So
greenish teal.
We're using teal. Nice. We're using teal as a.
We are. I use mallard though.
As a as just a general color for it, but it really is mallard is the name of the actual color tones. And that, by the way, that Galaxy Mallard is again one of the top sellers.
Yes.
So we used it. We used the sapphire in the last quilt, and then we used the mallard in this one.
I think Galaxy is in probably 90% of our quilts.
I would say so too. So we're not overly clever with that, but at the same time it works. So we just
again, it's a great blender for any quilt that you're making at home. So putting them together. So
or if you need to build your stash a little bit and you want a few friendly things in your stash, I would say Galaxy is a great choice for those friendly things. Yeah. So all right, it looks like a winner on the screen too.
Ooh.
So we'll just leave it here.
We'll leave it here so we can keep petting it.
So we started with size-wise, and we started working our way down in size. And so the next size, or the next item, is Giddy Up, which we've been holding off on this one just for a minute because we wanted a girl and a boy version of this. Not that the girls couldn't have this one too, but this was also a very popular, as this design has been extremely popular as well. Is it Saddle Up? Is the design?
Yeah, Saddle Up is the design,
is the
and
print.
then the quilt itself is Giddy Up and Picture Perfect.
So it's just a little smaller.
Yeah, so Picture Perfect is a 38 by 58 quilt. You do get the full width of it, so you could make it longer if you want, but it is made to actually do the pillow as well. So we have like a little pillow over here.
Did you remember to make it this time?
We did. Yeah, the first time usually we have these quilts made quickly and we always forget the pillow. So now we actually get it. And it actually does the back as well with that full width, with that width that you cut. So you have two options.
So this one's got a ton of fun show and tell on it.
It does.
Not only does it have our pony print. So the pony is at the top and the bottom of it, which is the #1 printed Lux in the line and stays in this colorway. So this is the OG
we have
color.
had this for over 10 years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
So,
and it stayed in that position over 10 years.
It really has.
So it's a beautiful piece. There's no embossing on it, so it's just flat and just soft and it's wonderful. And then designed the print then around that.
Yes.
So these pieces in here are a small version of the pony print. So
it matches perfectly.
It does.
Which doesn't always happen with us because fabric is hard.
Hey, look what's on the back. Let's show you what it looks like in a bigger form.
Yeah,
really quick.
And kind of see what our most popular looks is.
There you go. Ooh, that's good. This just stays and stays and stays, and I just think it looks so good. I love it with a good black against it. We've seen many throws that have been made with just this on one side and black wrapped around it.
Yeah.
And it just looks so darn good. So if you're into this, kind of look at all. If you have somebody in your life that's really into Western, don't overlook this design. The pony design in, is it natural brown?
Ivory brown.
Ivory brown.
I know it doesn't match ivory, but
it doesn't. But it's an old name we just left alone and didn't bother with changing the name of it. And there are other pony colors as well, but this still remains as the #1 seller. There's a white background version of it, very similar. And then there's a gray version, and that does really well as well. So don't feel weird about any of the ponies you pick, but that is the best seller. Now, don't forget, we have a couple goodies to show with this.
We do.
So we have some very fun little stuffies to show, so we can't resist some of this. So, can you get that guy?
I can get this guy.
So that's Nutty Nag, my rustic horseshoe. So, of course, let's get her a little closer. Because I think that face on that...
You can see that face.
Look at that little face. Oh, let's get her hair out of the way here for a second. So then look at her little nostrils and stuff. I just think it's so well done. And then she does these bigger feet at the bottom, which makes it just equally as funny. And then we use yarn for the pieces on this one. So she has a big tail. You could braid that as well, or as a little girl, you could braid it and unbraid it and braid it and unbraid it. So really cutie. Really cutie.
Yeah.
So
and we also have behind you too.
Look what I did. Oops, sorry, Laura. I sort of took away something I wasn't supposed to take away. Oops, that was an ear.
Someone just said their favorite pony is Mud Pie, so...
Oh, that's Mud Pie.
Yeah.
Right?
So we have some Mud Pie, yeah.
So, look, he has a saddle on him.
I know, he's a saddle. How cute is that?
Is that cute with this little bridle on, too?
And this is a pattern from... Xanth? It's Xanthe.
I'm not sure how to say that.
Me neither. So
that's new for me.
Maybe Xanth, but it's really cute. Look how sweet that little face is.
Look at the little mane. This looks like a little baby version, doesn't it? Oh, super cute.
Yeah. We also have behind you the other rustic horseshoe.
Oh, yeah. You cannot miss this. Now, who can't love this?
This is my favorite. So this is something, so instead of yarn that they put the hair, she stripped, I think this is red fox or rusty fox. And she just stripped it and, did she bring it together? Yeah, she serged it together, hemmed it. No. What do they do?
No.
They did nothing.
Nothing. All they do on this, so this is rustic fox is what the fabric is. But I'm going to put it up like this because it's kind of weird that I'm going to hold it up like this. But what she's done is she cuts these little tiny strips. So there's nothing been done to it, just the little tiny strips. Most of them she didn't do much with. Some of them she pulls on them just ever so slightly, and then it wants to curl then.
Wow.
So like this one's kind of curled. This one's kind of curled. The more you pull on it, you do risk shredding it if it's too narrow of a strip and it just pulls apart. But for the most part, you can pull on them pretty good and get that piece done before you put it into the seam, of the neck. I would do all that pulling and stuff. I would not cut them through. Of course, I would treat it like fringe, where I would cut it all the way up to and leave myself a seam allowance, and then just kind of pull on them gently to kind of make that curl happen. But I prefer this a million times over doing it with yarn. I just think this is so much cooler, and it feels great.
Yes.
Looks great. So.
Oh, the cuts need to be on the stretch or the bias to make that curl happen.
Yeah.
Teresa just said. So.
Yes. Of course. So if it doesn't stretch, then there's nothing that's going to happen, right?
That's true.
So. Super cute, huh?
Yeah.
Any other words of wisdom, Teresa, that you want to tell them with that? But Gail's been doing this for years, and I just think this whole thing is just really great. So
I believe STT just did a video on.
Oh, great. See?
Ooh. And I don't know where the stick came from exactly, but it's a really.
And it looks like just like a rod from Home Depot almost.
But it's glazed.
It is
so
glazed.
it's really nice.
Oh, and it has a little rubber tip on the bottom too.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if it's a broom or something that they've used. I'm sure on Rustic Horseshoe she's probably made some suggestions on how to get it, so it's very smooth in its surface. Anyway, I just think this is just spectacular.
Yes.
So kudos to Rustic Horseshoe for making such a great pattern for that.
I think this is our first venture with them too.
It was. Oh, I think it was too.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also got the camel.
Yes. Oh, the camel.
The camel,
cute.
you guys. It's just
I think that's what
so
we started with.
funny.
Way to do this. Way to do a bunch.
Okay, I think that
I
that's.
think we'll
save
save
it
that
for the
one.
other.
We'll save this one. Okay.
Okay. All right. So those are some very fun. There were more stuffies and things, but we thought enough's enough. And
enough. Yeah.
We barely think enough's enough. Sometimes we think more is more.
I mean, there's a lot of farm we can do, and they're all really cute. So.
Oh wait. My favorite farm animal.
Yes.
Do you want it to go with the other one?
Kinda.
Okay, she says I have to wait. I'll show you in a minute because it's my favorite. I took it to Quilt Market.
So I want it.
I took this next little critter to Quilt Market, or we had it there, and I insisted that it sat on my desk because I wanted to play with it the entire time we were at market. And I did. All right, next one.
So our next one is our girl version, which some of you might recognize this print. It's only our most popular print. And so this is Howdy Darlin'.
And I think we probably have had this print on camera like 5 times.
We do. Every time we bring this print up.
But we can't help ourselves because it
came out so cute.
The #1 print in the line.
It is, yeah.
So it's the #1 digital print.
So we had to do, obviously, a quilt out of it.
Obviously. What can you do? And there were so many things that went with it. So it was a super hard one for us to put together because there were so many choices that we were feeling a little on the, what do we do? You know?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We ended up with the calf print in...
Clara Rose?
Yes, Clara Rose. Clara Rose is the color name on the calf print, which if you don't know the calves, let's show you.
So this one and all the ones we've shown so far doesn't come with the backing, so unfortunately.
You get to pick yours.
You get to pick yours. So we do give suggestions on the kit boxes of what colors go. I always like a luxe back, but C3s go just as well.
Absolutely. So that's what the calf print looks like in general.
Yes.
And so it comes in, I think, about 5 colors, and they're all really good. And this one is an embossed versus Pony. Remember, Pony didn't have an emboss on it, and now the calf does have an emboss. A calf is basically a color and the background color. Yeah. The tone you see within it is just the one shade that just kind of goes in and out. Isn't this nice? I just love
so pretty.
Calf. We had a really hard time when we made the calf prints originally stopping. So we kind of we're working on a little new addition to the calves right now too. So we've got a little surprise in the future.
Exciting.
Yeah. So I think this is just darling. You guys love it? Do you love it as much as we do? Wouldn't this be the cutest on a little girl's bed?
I never thought I'd love a cowgirl room for a baby, and this would be so sweet. We even have some things to go with it. For those kind of Highland cow lovers,
which we know there's many.
It's a fake-ish Highland cow, but it's super cute to go with it.
Well, and when I first look at it, I always think, oh, does that go with that? And then as I look at it, the more I look at it, the more I love it. And then, of course, her little hairdo on it, you know, you cannot...
Yeah, because we do have a little cow in here, if you want to kind of come up. I mean, look at that.
So it's like...
And it does have the little brownish tones in there, which we love. And this one also comes with a pillow as well.
Does our new...
It does.
It does.
It goes perfect with that cow.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that's really nice. We brought a new color. I mean, I'm getting way ahead of myself here, but I can't help myself because it looks so good. We have some new limited edition colors of hide, and we have this new color called Woodland, and we strictly brought it out because of this cow craze, the Highland cow in particular. We don't have a color because we have the ginger color, and then we have an autumn color, but we don't have this like in between, and we're calling it Woodland.
It's almost like you know, like how ginger's almost to autumn, so is Woodland, but it's on the browner side. So this goes with Moose Lodge and the Sweet Darlings, and those brown, orangey, reddish brown tones we haven't had to match all these years. We finally found one, and we We love it.
We love this. So buy it so that it makes
So
it
it
into
stays.
the line eventually. Because this is a limited edition color right now, and I just think it's so good.
Yes.
So it's your job to buy it so that we can have it and keep it and keep it and keep it and keep it. We love it.
Yes.
And it goes with tons of stuff. So we're gonna show all the limited edition colors of the hide at the very end of the show. You've seen them
Yes.
before, but we want to show them again because we want you to be able to feel like you know what the new colors, temporary new colors are.
And just so you know, this pattern is also rustic horseshoe. This is blissful bovine, and it's a bull and a cow pattern. I think the bull just has cute little horns on it.
Okay, we're gonna wait for the other one for that.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready to move on. Everybody good so far? Woodland is perfect, Megan. We love it.
We're so excited how it came out.
Sometimes we're just full of ourselves with stuff we love, and that's one of those things that we are full of ourselves on. In fact, a lot of those new colors of the hides, we're pretty full of ourselves.
Save that one.
Want to do this one? Which one?
Save that one to the last?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this one.
Oh, I love this one.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So now we're going into the littler kits. The littler kits come with a backing already with them. So they're a complete kit. And this is our Bambino Nailed It. And this is featuring Tractor Haul. And I think this came out so cute. I love this print.
I love this print too. We did this in kind of a fashion forward color, which always sounds a funny combination of words when you're talking about a kid's print. But we did the colors because we strictly wanted to make it a little unusual, but it turned out so good. It goes with so many fun things that I just love it. When we tried to put it with lime, it worked really well with the lime, but that wasn't the look we were going for this. It's got kind of some brickish colors in there and then some butterscotchy colors. So there's lots of things that it goes with. This is kind of like a raisin color down inside the cab of the dump truck. Really cute. Really, really cute. What's on the back? Is the whole Nailed It print?
Yeah, the whole Nailed It print. So if you wanted to see it all together.
Oh, sorry.
Here you go.
So,
and what little boy doesn't love?
Well, what mom doesn't
dump
love
trucks
that?
and tractors and what is that, a backhoe? I don't know what these are, but we're always confused which ones are which.
Don't tell my dad. My dad.
I know. Don't tell like any boy.
No, my dad was a
that's
heavy
not
equipment
it.
operator for his whole life, so I'd be in the doghouse if my dad knew we were struggling. All right. Okay. Is that cute? Does that just make you absolutely super happy about it? That is the Raindrop Dragon, and the name of the actual thing is the dump truck isn't actually there, but she did it with. It's pretty heavy actually. They stuffed it pretty hard in the body of it to make sure. Oh, look at that!
It looks like a very Cars looking.
It does have a Cars look about it. And then you can see like this is much softer and much more fun to
and
manipulate
it comes off
with.
too.
It does. Oh, look.
So you can dump stuff out.
God. Oh my God. Can we play with this?
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna run around in the office, rolling around on the floor with it. Oh my God, that's so cute.
Yeah. So again, the pattern maker is the Raindrop Dragon.
That's adorable, isn't it,
It's
Rebecca?
so cute.
I'm breathtaken by how cute I love that thing. I wonder if there are other trucks in that same series.
Ooh.
But nothing would be as much fun as that is.
Nope.
All right. What's next? Are we doing a girly one next?
I think so. Okay.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
This one came out so sweet.
Okay, so here's our thing to go with it.
The mushrooms. We don't know. I think the mushrooms are on there, right? Somewhere. Did we find them or no? Mushrooms.
By Diane
Temple. So I think it was just not a pattern, and she just sewed them up.
Brand ambassador.
Yeah.
Look at you guys.
I mean,
oh my word. You just love. Look at the gills underneath, and
yeah.
These are really heavy stuff. I think she weighted them.
She put something down in the bottom too.
Oh my goodness.
That truck pattern is Raindrop Dragon.
Raindrop Dragon.
Yes. And the kit itself is Nailed It. I know we got kind of distracted with the truck.
Yeah, well, you know.
You got to get both.
We do that. All right. Those can go away. But we just got a kick out of those.
They're so cute. We know that mushrooms are in right now, so.
But it seems like mushrooms are in, as long as they're in a print and not just a mushroom print.
Yeah.
Now. So, but this, do you remember the name of this print?
It's, is this Fawn of You?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes I think of what the kit name and then what the print name is. And the kit name is Love You Dearly. It's a Bambino. And it's so beautiful. It has these rose water, wood rose, wild rose tones in it with a little hint of lavender and blue, and it's so sweet.
It is so sweet.
It's a very vintage, sweet deer.
I love it.
Yes,
I
do too.
absolutely love this print. Again, it was the print.
Yeah.
Is, the quilt is called, the kit is called Love You Dearly.
Yes.
And the print
is called Fawn of You.
Fawn of You.
Yes.
Okay. You have to order from the quilt shops, Brenda, that we, I mean, if you're a wholesale customer, of course you can order from us, but if you are a consumer, yes, you go through, either you can order online through one of the online retailers or your local quilt shop, and we always encourage you to go into your local quilt shops and ask for specific things. If you can show them a picture of something, it even helps them more so they understand and your desire to have these new things. Some of your quilt shops may have them on order and they haven't shipped quite yet because not all the kits are completely done. This one has, or is on the edge of shipping. It's done.
It's done.
It's done and it's here. It just, I don't know if it left the building quite yet, but it's on the cusp if it hasn't. I also want to point out that the edge, the binding on this, we use baby seal.
Yeah.
And
you
it
can see
is,
how fluffy
oh
and
my goodness, it's
thick
so
it is. It's so
sweet
nice.
and soft on the edge.
I kind of based a lot of it around this.
Oh, that's so funny.
I wanted to use the baby seal so badly on it. And in the back is our Heather Rosewater.
So it looks like regular rosewater hide, but it's the Heather Rosewater.
Yeah.
And it has just this little bit of a white on the edge of it, so it makes it even softer and sweeter. It's the same rosewater that we use in the Kimberbell Bear. We use that same one in the bear pattern.
We do.
And it's just, the color of Galaxy is?
It's Dusty Rose. It's Dusty Rose.
It's Dusty Rose.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a lot of the light in this particular one. That Dusty Rose does have quite a bit of this darker tone in it right here. It has quite a bit of that in there, so you don't be surprised when you order it that there's more of it.
The mushroom pattern is from Bearlissimo Bears.
Bearlissimo Bears. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you.
She's brand ambassador.
Yeah, she's the one who sewed them, so.
Yeah.
Thank you. We love them.
Anyway, probably enough about that, but oh, and it does look cute with our fawn print.
100%. Fawn cappuccino, fawn rosewater. Actually, I think fawn beige goes better than this cappuccino if you want something a little sweeter. It's super cute with it.
Aren't the mushrooms small?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's cappuccino fawn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So that's why it goes so well. Thank you, Jeremy.
Good point. So our fawn print is one of the number 2 in the cappuccino.
In the cappuccino,
it's the number 2 print in the Luxe line as well. So remember we talked about that the pony was the number 1 and the fawn cappuccino is number 2. Yeah. So I encourage you to look that up as well. And I noticed lately there's the sales on that fawn cappuccino have been skyrocketing. So it must be something that has caught fire on for some reasons, maybe
Christmas or I don't know.
It's just lately I've noticed
we love
a ton
it
of
though.
sales in it. So
and we might be having some new colors coming.
Maybe somebody might know that. All right.
So
we can put our mushrooms in our dump truck and play with that later. Okay.
Hey.
So here's another print that this print surprised us a little bit.
It did. It didn't and it did.
Right.
I think there was several versions of this that we loved so much. What do we have of it?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Oh, we have this too.
Yeah. Okay. So this print is
Jungle. Oh no. Safari Babies.
Oh, Safari Babies. Doggone it. I was going to remember that. I love this little print. It's a very modern mom print, but it has spruce in it, which we came out with spruce just this last year.
Something quick. Yeah, not too long ago.
Right. So it's a color. It's a little bit bluer of the green family, but it's not all the way to mallard.
Yeah.
And so you can actually, if Jeremy pans over, you can see how the difference between the mallard and the blanket that we had, the teal for you. Till you come back, and so you can see how different they are. One's a little yellower, but it's still a very blue. This one in here is a very blue green, and it's spruce.
Yeah,
beautiful color. And this
we love spruce. So
and this
that is Spearmint Galaxy.
Spearmint is a really pretty galaxy too.
It
really
is.
love that. And we meant for spruce and spearmint to be family members. So there, it's kind of a graduation of color there.
Yes.
And so this has turned out to be an extremely good seller in the prints. And so, and by the way, it also goes with giraffe.
It does.
The Lux giraffe.
I don't think we said the name of it because you almost said it. It's Jungle Rumble, and it's a lullaby. And so lullabies come with two different options. If you guys don't know, it comes with the option with the applique circle. You just can take any of the animals you see and you can circle it and put your whatever you want in the middle. We chose obviously the lion with the little crown. Or you can do, it comes with a strip quilt option if you don't want to do the applique. So it's a really great 2-for-1 kind of thing. You can really choose which one you want to do.
You could applique anything you wanted onto that little circle spot there. You could put
People
anything.
put initials, a name, you know.
You could applique even like the little name around that. Like put the lion up higher and then just applique the little name over it or somewhere else. I mean, you could always applique in the lines.
Yeah.
Don't forget, all those things. This is just our simple version of something, and you can then personalize any way you want. I saw the most beautiful kit that it's the floral, the Hoffman floral print. If you think of that, you can blurt it out.
Blissful Bouquet?
Yes.
Wait, that's our crazy version of it.
Yes, Blissful Bouquet. I saw that online the last couple days in the I Love Cuddle group. You guys have to go back and look that up. It's got it's like 250 likes on that particular picture that somebody put up because they made it for their grandmother. And in the bottom of it, they did all this embroidery work on the bottom of it, machine embroidery with family names and kids, like it's either grandkids or something. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sweetest quilt ever. It made me do exactly that. Oh. And so I encourage you to go look it up because it just shows you where, let your brain run wild with this and just do all kinds of things on it. You could machine quilt in here and with a cool pattern you could add, put some leaf pattern in there, or you could have an animal or just anything. It's just so cute. Just run wild with your imagination.
Yes. Someone asked the size. It is a 28 by 40.
So these are great for, like in the car or, instead of, some kids have like a full bed blanket that they love to drag around. Get them attached to something like this instead.
Even just in the crib as something a little smaller. This is a great one on the couch, stuff like that. So we did mention the giraffe print.
Oh, yeah.
So this one comes with the back, and the back is a giraffe print. So as you can see, it goes so perfectly with that giraffe print.
It's so cute. I forgot how cute that is. Okay. I'm really quite pleased with ourselves right at the moment. So, and this is a luxe as well. And again, it's not embossed luxe. So it's got that, like pony, it has that very smooth, soft, and silky hand. And it's kind of that cool to touch. I know when people say that and you think cool to touch and minky, but it is. It's got that definite little, really sweet.
It's also been in the line for about a decade now. So.
Yeah, that has too. So that was another one of those. So we did the little blocks, which, these little blocks, as silly as they are, they're quite easy to do.
Yeah.
And they're just so sweet because a little
cute.
infant can play with them and never whack themselves in the head with them. It's part of our beginner box, it looks like. But I'm not sure if there's a pattern online for that. Easy access. Teresa, if you know for sure that the little... is on the
it
is
should
online.
Be, Lisa, if you go to the I Love Cuddle page, it will be in there for the embroidered blanket.
Yeah, it's a customer that posted it. It's not something that I'm promoting for any other reason other than I thought it was super creative and it's getting a ton of and it's grandma sitting there with her blankie and it just makes me so darn happy.
And if you're not part of the I Love Cuddle Facebook group, please join. Even if you're not an avid sewer and you're just a lover of our product, it's a great way to show inspiration. And what people do out there, it's so amazing what you guys create with our fabric.
It is so amazing. And if you are making product out of Cuddle, please be brave and post. Even if you don't feel like perfectly proud of it, the group will absolutely help you feel really wonderful about it. The blanket, does this have batting inside this one?
I think this one does. We normally people don't with these baby ones, but this one does because it was at a show and we need it a little more stable against a wall.
So when we hang these at the shows, because that's why you see every once in a while you'll see a little chunk of white on the back of it. That's the sleeve that we put on. We put the rod through so that it hangs in the booth. And when they're too without anything, they're too wiggly, they don't hang as nicely. And so we like these to hang very smooth inside the booth. And so we try to put lightweight batting. It's very lightweight though. So it took me a second to even realize there's batting inside there. But there are times that I like a little batting in them too.
Yes,
especially if you're in heavier terrain. My sister has one, and it's her favorite blanket, and it's an old blanket, and she always goes back to it. It's all C3 strips, and she always goes back to that, and she calls it her burrito. It happens to be brown, but she calls it her burrito anyway, because she just rolls herself up inside of it, and she still loves that. So there is something to be said for the feeling of batting inside, but it is a 100% choice. Yes, there's no right or wrong in that.
Mary Beth actually asked where she could find a store near her. Mary, you can go to our website. We do have a store locator on there, and if you can't find anything, you can call us up and we can help you out as well.
We'll look it up for you.
Yeah.
Okay, then don't forget that, because that's like my favorite thing in the world over there.
This is, I feel like everybody who makes this wants to make it in this color now. This is Funky Friends Factory, one of our favorite stuffy animal pattern people. She's so creative, and
this is Larry the
how
Lion.
she makes these animals. And Larry the Lion, and we just used Frost on here, and I think it's Frost Camel.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's just normal. Is this Frosted Hide? I think it's just Frost.
You think so?
Yeah, look at it.
It looks like it is just plain Frost. So
there is Frost. There's Frosted Hide version out there too that's really cute. We did the camel so you can kind of see that like underbelly of it if you go really close. Not necessary, but it's just really cute, and it really matches the paws. We did sand and C3, and then we did a llama. I think it's llama sand as the mane. Yeah. And C3 as well in the ears.
See, again, back to that C3 business where the small face is all C3 on it, as well as his feeties. Look at that. That's a little bit of tufting.
Look,
so
you
that
could
shows
see the little jelly beans.
Oh, cool. Silly cute. And then just like she uses little French knots here to create the little face.
Little whiskers without actually having whiskers come out.
Right. Again, it's just safety things. So those are child safety eyes on them. But
but a little embroidered eye would be just as cute. And then look at the tail with the llama as well. Llama makes a great lion mane.
It really
We've been
does.
doing that since we got llama, and it's just such a great lion mane.
Oh gosh, this is such a cute pattern, and I think Michelle Hall did this, and one of our brand ambassadors. She's gotten really, really good at making these. It makes me want one.
I know, me too.
I mean, literally want one. I just love it so much. It's so cute, but because it looks incredibly adorable here
with our jungle rumble
to go with that design. So look at how cute the little Lion King Queen. Oh, cute. Okay. That's probably enough, but I know.
We could just keep looking at these over and over again.
Can we put this in a safe spot so the line doesn't get dirty?
Okay.
All right. So we're going to do the read to me next?
Yeah, read to me next. So you've seen this for a couple times now. It's our panel. We have a panel of what is it called? No, I can't even think of anything. It's Easy As panel, and it's our book panel, and it comes with. Oh, you're taking the kid out too.
Yeah.
And it comes with pages of the book where you can create a soft book. It comes with the instructions on the panel as well. We've said it, I think, in 2 lives so far that you've seen this now. And so this is a little soft book completed. It comes with little handles as well to cut out from that panel. And it's super cute. It goes all the way from A to Z on here.
B is for bear.
And it's called B is for bear. And then the matching...
Jennifer.
Thank
Jenny.
you.
Jenny.
The matching print is Easy As.
Yes.
Yeah, Easy As ABC, I believe it is. And so this is what the matching is. So for a Read to Me kit, we use the coordinating design with the panel, the book panel, to create a blanket and a book.
So a couple things I want to point out. So there is batting inside the book, so that it keeps it more stable and it doesn't flip flop around. I prefer it with the batting inside. You can do your own thing. You can put batting in just the outside and not in the
And you could also put crinkle in there on a few pages, and it makes it fun for babies to squish around and hear that as well.
So you make them in layers like this. So this is one page that you make, and then you make the next page in there, and then you make that cover out here. And then you lay it flat and you sew through the center of it to make the book binding, or the bound part of the book. And then the handles went on as you created it. Super easy way to do it. I believe
Teresa has a few
yes,
also tutorials, so you can also look on Sew Together Tuesday. Teresa does this with, I think, every book. So
when Teresa's saying flannel works great too, she's talking about putting it inside instead of batting inside because it's dense and it doesn't make it thicker then. And I do like that option. I do like to pre-wash my 100% cotton flannel before I put it inside the Cuddle, because the Cuddle will not have the shrink factor, so you want to keep them the same. So get your shrink factors all caught up together. I do love this. You could use like a fleece inside there too, like a really lightweight fleece. If you had that, you could tuck inside there as well.
Karen, the kit name is Read to Me ABCs, and then the book panel name is B is for Bear, and then the coordinating print, which is all the letters together, is Easy as ABC.
So when you buy the Read to Me kit, you get the blankie and you get the book. Just like our other two versions of this. We have a woodland version and we have a farm animal version, and they both do really, really well. So that's why we came out with this new one. And so we're always thinking about what the next book is going to be. There's a lot of work that Diana has to put into these books when there's when nothing is there and designed. And so far she's had to do them all. And so here's a big version. Remember we just talked about the block? Here's the big version of the block then too. Yeah. Which they took a book.
They took a whole page and they made blocks out of it. And it's super cute.
And then just used a regular Cuddle on the top and the bottom. The other thing I want to point out is the binding.
Yes.
On this one. This is fawn. It's the fawn in beige.
Yeah.
So sometimes when we're trying to find binding and we want something that isn't just flat one color, and we like these tones, we grab something printed like that. So don't forget about when you're looking for binding now this comes with the binding, so you don't have to worry about it. But when you're doing something on your own, don't forget about prints. Sometimes we used Bobcat on something one time.
Yes.
And it was
Nurture Nature.
Yeah.
Perfect with it.
We were struggling to find a binding, and then all of a sudden I said, let's try that. And I got the looks of, really? We're trying that? And it worked out.
It worked out really well. So this one is a great one because the back is willow cappuccino.
Yes.
And so a little bit of a newer emboss for us.
Do you know that emboss very well, Willow? We love Willow.
Willow, yeah. It's so great. It's basically the embossing that's in like Red Fox and Mountain Fox and stuff. It's really cute.
Shauna, there are so many cute baby prints.
I know.
So many cute ones right now too. There's so many things I want to just have in my stash, and I'm not a big builder of my stash kind of girl. I've tried to behave myself, and right now I have this whole list of things I want. I just want. And there's no reason. I have new babies coming. I just want.
We haven't actually showed any of how they're actually kitted. So.
This is the pack. I got it over here.
Okay.
You talk about the packaging on that.
So this is our packaging and how they come when you, as a store, buy the kit. They come in a plastic bag, and it comes rolled up this one because it's a lot of fabric, as you can see, and then you have the pattern right there, and then it also shows a picture for your customers to see.
So it's a nice little gifty looking thing too. I think
it really is
cute.
It's super cute. Oh my, that bear is so cute.
Yes,
it is. I love it. And then also, if you guys didn't know, we never mentioned that. I don't think we mentioned it yet. Each kit comes with a tag. It says "Made with Love," and it also has the care instructions because our fabric is a little bit more difficult to care for, and if you don't know it, they're gonna put it in that dryer and then
hot dryer,
and they're gonna ruin it, and even my family members still do it. So.
Oh yeah, I'm nagging about.
So every kit should come with a tag. It's super cute, and it's a great way to keep them in the know-how on how to wash our fabric.
So I brought another kit because the boxed versions, I wanted you to see what they're going to look like. If you've never bought one of our kits before, we try very hard to make it as easy as possible for you. And so as a consumer, then when you get the kit, we've already pre-stripped a lot of it. Sometimes you still need to sub-strip things, sub-cut the strips, but in this particular one you wouldn't. No, you do. You still have to cut, I think, a strip on this one.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. But the main piece is then tucked in here, deep inside there somewhere.
This one is a no. This one's all good.
This is all ready to go?
Yeah.
Deep inside there somewhere are the instructions and such. but you can always go online and find the instructions to do a bambino or to do
our new pattern actually.
Okay, because we did work hard on doing
We
these new
did.
patterns.
Teresa worked really hard on these new patterns, and it is
Teresa and Rose have
it's
really
a love
stepped up.
hate relationship with us getting these done.
Yes, they
So
are.
this is our brand new patterns. We used to have it in separate pieces, so now we have them all in one kind of. Oh, look at there's a little tag, you guys. That's what it comes with. And so this one has all the instructions, including a little half page of Cuddle Basics, little tips and stuff for you guys. And so that is the pattern, all the information that you guys can. It's no more, 3 different pages. You can also scan with some more techniques to help you. And it takes you right to our website. Oh, there it is. Our website. And that's, I think, the stitch and flip method to help you a little bit more if you don't know how to do that method yet.
So Erin is asking about, can we buy the tags separately? Yes. You just have to find a store that's carrying them currently. We are now selling them as a little collection of 25 or so together so that the stores can sell them separately because we were getting so many requests from the shop owners. So you just have to find somebody that has them. I don't know of anybody off the top of my head. And if anybody knows somebody off the top of their head and they could put it in the feed, that would be super great. Because I love them too. I think they're adorable.
Yes. It was Julie's idea, actually. And she really pushed for that. And I think they came out really cute. The good thing about the boxes, too, is you can always, feel them. A shop takes them out of the plastic.
Yeah.
So
that's why we do the window on that.
Yeah.
And so we just thought maybe you would want to see what the kits look like. And
yes.
So we try not to put any excessive fabric inside. Sometimes there'll be a little bit of leftovers, but overall, you're buying exactly what you end up sewing, and so you don't have a lot of waste, and that's how we can keep the kits at a really reasonable cost to our shops, and then the shops can mark them up just as much as they need to.
Yes.
One more? Di, do we
I
just
think
have
we
one
have
more?
one more.
Oh, hey, we forgot the ducks.
Well, we put over this one.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
We forgot to put this. Read to me had so many, but this one also does. So this is one. I think that was one of our most popular.
Yes, it was. So wee ones. Some people say a wee one's a little too small. I disagree. I know Teresa disagrees as well because this is a great beginner project. So if you're thinking, oh yeah, I want to do this, but this is a little much for me, this is where you start. Buy a wee one kit because they're small. They're about 27 by 27, 28 by 28, something like that. And so it's a great for strollers. It's exceptional for the car seats and things because it's small enough it's not dragging on the ground. So we call them drag-alongs, even though, and that's just something we threw at it because we just thought it was a nice name to put with these because they're so sweet and they're little for the little people.
Yes.
But also it's a great classroom project as well. So if you have any need for a good classroom first project, the success rate of getting this put together by a beginner is very high. Yeah. And so Teresa's taught with the wee ones. So that's why we call it, and that's the kit kind is a wee one. So anything called wee one is going to be little like this. Deja Moo, thanks Diana, I must have said that 100 times at Quilt Market just because I could, is the name of this exact kit.
Yes.
Everything's included, of course, because it's small.
Yes.
You can see on our website, use our website like a catalog if you're a consumer, and you can see all the things that you need to know about a kit, whether it's a complete kit or what the different parts and pieces are.
Yes.
Oh God, doesn't that peppermint look so cute in there?
Yes, it does.
That's Heather Peppermint in there.
And Heather Stonewash is the binding.
Yeah, it's the binding on it
So
too.
we really went very classic. I was kind of going back and forth because I kind of wanted, maybe we should do a cool modern one and put spearmint. But really, I think the blue and the red is just so perfect for this one. Look how cute that kit. That's what it looks like, kitted up in a box.
I just want to go home and play with the pieces.
Yes.
I swear, I could just sit around and play with these little pieces of fabric. Any fabric consumer in this group knows exactly what I'm talking about. Little things like this just make us so happy to want to play with and just play with them and rearrange them and take them out and put them back and put the lid back on it and think about it just a little bit more before I unbox it and really get started sewing. I don't know what makes us do this, but we are notorious for wanting to play with our little toys like we get like this, our little fabric pieces, and pet them and put them back.
We really do.
Get them back out again.
So in this kit, we put our Luxe Cuddle cow in there, which is a lot like Pony. Well, here's a big pillow of it, and is there a glare going?
Hi, Jeremy.
Oh, it's a glare right on Julie there.
There's a rainbow right on Julie.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you for the nice compliment. I didn't see who made that nice compliment to Diana and I, but we get them all fired up and ready to go. And I thank you for that. That's very sweet of you. And there's not 1 ounce of not natural fire here. This is our love for the product. We could. Diana and I could build hundreds of kits because we love this part so much, and it's just so fun to put the fabrics together, and because we're at the core of making the designs as well, so we fall in love with these designs, and then when you fall in love with the designs, it makes our life even better.
So happy.
And so it just all the way around, it just it's such a pleasure to work with the Cuddle. It's such a pleasure to work with the designs, and then it's such a pleasure to work with you, and then the more you love it, the more we love it, and it's just this spiral of the love that we put out there and making the world a softer place. So we're going back to the I Love Cuddle group. That's where a lot of that love is expressed to one another, and just for the love of the product. All right, let's talk about these animals now. I know everybody's excited about talking about the little stuffies here.
So this one is, let's see, Funky Friends Factory. Again, we love her. This is Patty the cow. Oh my God,
and in
so
Patty
cute.
the cow, a lot of people will put beads in the bottom of their little feeties here so that they end up with those kind of heavy, funny little feet. I love the horns on this one. I'll try not to pull the ear off this time. But just so cute. Again, C3 beige that they use in there. So that's always a goodie to add. C3 black and C3 beige are probably 2 of my top. And then either a white or a snow would be something I would just add at some point.
Or if you're a girl, pink.
And then pinks. Because it would be super cute with pink too. So anyway, that's 1.
Yes. And so these little ducks, we don't have it written down.
The duck we have to find, but
it's if you go up on that one.
Was it there?
Adriana put it, Keep going up. Mushrooms. Darling Ducklings by Sweet Briar Sisters.
Ooh, Sweet Briar Sisters has a couple of other patterns. They've got my Lovey that I adore.
Oh, that's right.
They've got Sweet Briar Sisters has the Lovey, the cow Lovey. Oh my gosh, you guys, go look at that cow Lovey.
Yes.
Because out of Cuddle with this as a gift,
super cute.
I'm signing up because I want to be the hero at the shower, showing up with that.
So somebody already asked about this. She jumped the gun.
This is my pig. Right?
Oh my God, look at this pig. So this is Melly and me.
Okay, my favorite part of the pig you can't even see yet. So they've used. Oh my gosh, how silly is that?
So
we
she
love
used
this
Seal
much.
Ice Pink, and Seal Ice Pink we love this pink. It's like a little sweet ballet pink. It's so beautiful. Seal doesn't have an emboss. It's super soft and dense.
Me too, Roxanne.
It's great for stuffed animals. And this pig I love pigs, and this is. And then look at the tail. I know Julie wants me to show the tail.
Because I can't stand how much I love the little tail.
Out of Cuddle 3. And I think it's at a baby pink. It's at a blush. You know what? There is a wire, so you can actually, I think.
Or a twist tie or something.
No, it feels like a little jewelry wire. You can actually take it in or bounce it back in, which is super cute. And then she used the C3 again with a little embroider of the nose slits. Again, great for C3 because you'll be able to see that. Detail.
I know. Look, there's like 100 pig lovers here.
I know.
Because
look at those.
This is the thing I had to have on my workstation at
You did,
Quilt Market.
yes.
And people would come up, not hello, Julie. Oh my God, look at the pig.
We had so many farm things. At first, I was told that's too many farm, Diana, and it was like, no, this has to go.
Yeah. And
I do not care.
And then the chicken.
I didn't even go.
The box of chickens.
Look
at this, you guys. This is
look at this.
Hilarious.
This is. So I think hilarious. This is cotton guineas, little hen, and chicks. So it comes together, and we use Snowy Owl Natural for this hen, and look how cute it is.
So don't be afraid of some of the prints and the luxes, because look at that. That's Snowy Owl Natural.
Yes.
And it just looks so good. We had this at, it was Cotton Ginny?
Yeah.
Cotton Ginny. Ginny.
Yeah, cotton ginnies.
And then the chicks are included in that little thing. And I think that's just like a hide or something in there. No, Galaxy.
Oh, it is Galaxy.
See, that's good. That's, where are you? That's actually good.
Lemon Drop and Galaxy?
Because look at the little bit of color tones that you're seeing in there. How cute that is. Again, could we do this all day? Should we just play with all the stuffies?
All day.
Let's go in
Laura's area
and just start looking for all the stuffies and just start talking stuffy talk all afternoon. because I can't stand how much I love all this.
I love them all.
These
and so
ducks.
they go so perfect with these quilts, the Deja Moo, with the Read to Me. It's just
so incredibly.
It's so sweet and cute.
Do you love it as much as us? So we're easy to please. It
We
seems
are.
like when it comes to this.
We
Oh,
are.
the cowbell.
Oh, I know. I didn't bring the cowbell down.
No, we didn't bring the cowbell down, please, darling. All right, the last thing on our list of goodies. Have you been sharing? Are you sharing and tagging and doing all kinds of things and liking things and doing stuff so that you can possibly win the finished blanket? We have, like I said, we have one last thing that we want to talk about. Do we want to do our little commercial first about some of the things that's going on? Let's do that really quick. Okay, our next spotlight is on Bunny Fusion. Do you remember Bunny? We talked about Bunny in the last episode, and it was huge. It was a huge episode. I wasn't here. I forgot where I was, but I wasn't here. And Annette and Diana did it, and they did a great job talking about Bunny, 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 Bunny. So if you forget about what that is, you can go back and look at that, rewatch it, and it's Bunny Fusion is going to be in the spotlight. So that's kind of like the galaxy look, only some of the colors are single colors and some of the colors are multiple shades.
Yes.
So about half and half. They're gorgeous. The fabric itself is beautiful. I love, love, love it. It's going to have to be in my arsenal of new blankies.
100%.
And I have a color combination that I already want to put together that I adore. And so I can't wait to get to that.
And if you've not felt Bunny, Brenda, and anybody else, feel it somehow, anywhere. It feels so good. It's so good. I mean, I've worked here for over a decade now, and it is the softest thing I have ever felt here. It feels almost like a real rabbit, but not in such a good way. You know, it's just it's like it feels so great. It's like petting a kitten. I love it so much.
Becky, if you haven't ordered any bunny yet, you have to.
Yes.
Becky, you do such beautiful things. You must take the bunny on and do something incredible with it. She does incredible, beautiful blankets with it.
Just to be clear, the bunny isn't the next live. It's just we're going to be showcasing bunny on our social media and e-blast for the next month. So
Thank you.
Come in, and so we've already done Bunny Fusion on our last live, so go on and check that one out. That one out was with me and Annette.
Okay, so next week next Tuesday, we're going to be doing some mini edits of STT. So we're going to try to just pull out some of the favorite things to show you because they're taking a little break right now. Then the next week is January 23rd, and normally it would be an STT week. You're very welcome, Becky. It's an STT week normally, but we're going to do another live instead. So don't forget about us. Come back and see us on January 23rd, and we're going to show you a new product called Encore. There's a lot of colors. There's almost 30 colors of Encore. Yeah. However, we're going to sell them in doses. We're going to do 3 separate releases of it. It's a solid, and it's just a lot for the stores to take in at once. And so per their request, we're going to release it in a slightly limited. We're going to do 11, and then we're going to do, I think, another 11, and then the remaining balance of
9 or something. So
4 new colors of Vienna. Woo! Super excited about that. And then 2 little cuties, which you've already started seeing a little bit on some of our social, and that's our new embossed hearts, and then the embossed stars. Yes. And so we kind of did them at the same time because we wanted them to kind of play off each other like the girly boy thing. They're really cute, and I really want you to see them because I think people think they're small designs, and they're not. They're bigger. They're pretty good. They're pretty good size shapes. They're multiple sizes inside them. And so we want to show you that. That's on the January 23rd release. It's a big old release.
Big one, you guys.
Got a lot to show you that week. And then we're going to do another mini edits, and then we're back to normal again. So then we're back to February 1st, and we're back to our normal schedule, which the normal schedule for STT is a little changed. So we've got some other things going on, which I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of information and a lot of data because we've got our last thing that we want to talk about.
Yes.
Was that it on that? And then we'll pull the prize winner at the end. Then okay, so these are limited edition hide colors. So we're trying this new thing with limited edition. And so what we're doing with it is we want the shop owners to try these limited edition colors because we want to see what the consumers love and want. There's only a limited amount of them from the get-go. We're only producing a small quantity of it. It will be what we have to sell. Once that's sold out, we may not have it for a minute until we decide whether we're going to move forward with another round of it.
And it might not come in hide again. So.
And it may not come in hide again. We might try it in something else as well. So we're trying around with this limited edition. This way it gives us new colors. It gives us new things that we can play around with, and we can sample new colors this way. All of these colors are new, or they're only come out in one other fabric, and we're trying them in the hide to see if you want to see it in more than one fabric. So we'll talk about each one of these because, of course, there's a backstory on every single thing. Every single thing will have a backstory because that's what we do here. And so, and we save colors for a while sometimes. Mentally, we'll say, we're going to hold off and we're going to do that, but we want to wait until we have other things.
Yes. Like we can't just come out with one hide and stuff like that. So.
Exactly. So we want to come out with multiple hides at a time. So this is, okay, here we go. So the number one crazy one, we're going to start with the crazy one.
We'll start with the
which
crazy
is
one.
Chartreuse. So all of a sudden, we got this series of requests for chartreuse, and it is a true chartreuse. Yeah. And chartreuse is that combination of yellow and green that kind of mixes together. That kind of has a little electric look about it, but it is not a neon color. And so it really is quite fun. We grabbed just a couple quick things to show you that we have things that go with it already. And so
that's prickle.
That's prickle, which is so funny because in the picture it's harder to see where the chartreuse is being used.
Yeah, but really in this like little succulent like right there and stuff, it's very bright, and that really brings it out.
It would be such a great back-to-back.
It would, yes.
Especially if you've got a chartreuse lover.
Yes, it's kind of a Grinchy color, you're right. It's a little yellower, but it has a
Grinchy flavor about
it. It does.
Yes.
And then our other one is Flower Mart, which...
Look at this one.
So look, actually, let me get the leaves in there, because that's where it is the leaves. So you can kind of see this leaf right here. There we go. And then like right with that little seedling there.
Yeah.
And it goes perfectly.
It is an interesting color. And there's been other people that are just matching it with like random things like I don't know, French roast.
Yeah.
And something like that. They're just putting it with a brown, or they're just doing it because it's a pop of color. Like we like to use the neon pink with a pop of color. This has been something that's been happening with this, is the pop of color of this. Yeah. Golden has been treated the same way. So we really wanted to just, you asked for it.
Just with black, you can see actually right here, Jeremy. It looks so good with black.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Really just like
it's chartreuse, Lorianne. It's chartreuse. It's a new color. It's one of the limited edition hides. And so if they will only remain in the line if you guys buy it and love it. Yeah. And absolutely. So share the hen and chicks link. I think it was in there, wasn't it? Did somebody type it in? Yeah. Maybe not.
If not, it is cotton guineas.
Cotton?
Or cotton ginny.
Ginny.
It's cotton ginnies.
Yeah, it's Ginny. She's been around a long time and has some cute little things.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a color that was absolutely asked for.
Yes.
Specifically for school colors. They said we were short of a school color. This is crimson.
Yes.
And they were short of this color. It's not maroon. It's not merlot. Yeah. It's not any of those.
Cardinal. We just really needed a schoolish, burgundy-ish kind of.
And as it's turned out, it goes with a ton of Christmas.
It does.
It's really beautiful with a ton of the Christmas prints. And so it's a very pretty color. It's very rich and deep, but it goes exactly with all those school colors that are in that crimson-y red, which is slightly darker than like the crimson itself. Drop them over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Diana's water bottle.
We did get this color from a water bottle I had, and it's just this really beautiful, it's called Juniper, and it's really beautiful grayish, sagey-ish green.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's a little more grayer on screen. I think this is the one. I know, now Jeremy's going to have to actually work for these colors.
Yeah, because that one's, but it's getting better there.
But it's very beautiful, and it's a little more greenish and yellowish than a spearmint.
Yes.
So it's not as blue as a spearmint, but it's
So if we got all these greens and laid them out, you would see where the crazy difference in them. And sometimes when we bring these things out, people are like, "Oh no, you already have that. That's already spearmint." No, it is not.
Yeah.
So we have the spearmint in something on the
this one.
The Galaxy. Let's see if it shows the difference. Oh yeah, look at the difference in it.
Yeah.
Look at the difference.
It has definitely a blue. It's a blue-green, and this one is just definitely green.
Yeah, it very much is. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
I'm very much a fan of this color. At first I thought, oh, we don't need that color, and then we started digging around, and we're like, oh my gosh, we need that color.
Yeah.
All right, and then this is an interesting color. We're calling, okay, you got to work on that one a little bit. Give him a second on
peach
that.
quartz, I think, is the hardest one for him.
So this one is called Fig Jam. Fig Jam.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's got this interesting tone. He's going to get there for you because it's a little brown looking right now. And what is this? Like a elderberry with a little bit of brown tone kind of mixed into it?
It is, yeah.
It's a really fashion forward, beautiful color.
Yeah.
And it's still not quite. That's a little pink now.
Maybe more purple toned. It's almost like a purpley rose quartz to me.
Yes.
You know, kind of
really
has
technical.
that mauvish. Yeah. I know, very deep, if you know our colors.
You know, listening to Diana and I talk about colors like this, we could go on all day, along with our stuffies, that about why the tone is the tone, and it's a beautiful shade. We actually saw this color in something else.
We did, yeah.
And so we brought it in. It was like a sweater or something like that. You know, we brought it in, and we started working with the mill to get them to find this color because we think it's such a beautiful home deck color. So I love this. I love this.
I think I got it close if you want.
Oh, you're right.
It does actually match to the Fig Jam in Seal Cosmic.
Yes, it does. Lou, it does.
Thank you for catching that.
Yeah, good one. And we worked hard to make sure that it did do that.
Yeah. So it does get that more lighter tone in there.
So it's very pretty. Very pretty. All right. This is Heather's favorite.
It is Heather's favorite.
Okay, I'm not going to work on that just for a second. It's called Twinkle. And it's like the palest lavender, but it's still very much a lavender.
It is,
very much lavender.
It's very sweet and soft, and it's just such a perfect nursery for people who really want more of a pale lavender.
Keep going. He's got to go a little.
Too far.
Ooh, it's pretty close though. That's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Pretty close. Maybe a little bit more color than that. You guys, it's really good.
It's beautiful.
We put regular lavender with it.
Yeah.
First of all, I love the name. I love what we landed on with the Twinkle name. It also has, I don't know, there's something about it. I told them yesterday, it reminds me of like beautiful snow or something on the ground. And why it does, it's got this, I don't know, it's gorgeous. And the hide just picks up the colors in it.
Yeah.
But when you put regular lavender next to it, it's a perfect pairing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be beautiful.
Yes.
You guys I know you're going to love this one. I know it. And it's coming in something else too. We pulled, the new Encore. We're coming out.
We wanted to spoil that for you guys, but
all right. I adore this color.
Took a piece out of it, so we'll just.
I adore this color. This is Pearl.
Very popular so far. So I think out of all of them, this one has
the most votes of yes so far by the shops purchasing them. So we have this in Bunny as well, and it's Pearl is its name.
Yeah.
We have our natural, which is just like an off-white. This one has a little bit of a pearl cast.
It really
to it.
does.
It's
a little bit of a
beautiful.
It's very soft beige-ish kind of.
But I wouldn't put it in the beige.
I wouldn't put it in the beige. It's very light, and it's very. It's super sweet and soft, and it just doesn't.
It's a perfect shade
really
of home deck off-white.
Yeah.
If you're tired of natural, because we've used a lot of natural, and if you just want to twist it up a little bit,
great stuffy Beverly.
This is the one to grab.
Yes,
everybody. Oh gosh, it just looks so good. It looks very accurate there. It's not multicolors. It's just that one. But I'm going to save this aside because it's part of what my new blanket's going to be. I'm going to tell you in a second. My new choice.
Okay.
All right. So again, a new green, because honestly, this is a color you guys have been asking us to do something like this for a while, and we tried to resist and we gave up.
We did.
We just did it.
So this is Ivy, and so this is a very true olivey green. I think it's really, really gorgeous. It's has a grayish tint, so it's a little bit more fashion.
Yes.
What's modern today, but it's It's so pretty. And, like, pearl goes out with everything, so we'll just put pearl with it.
Yeah, it just looks so good with it, but it also looks super great with black.
It does.
I love it with black.
Yes.
Against the black. I mean, it goes
Look at that.
Look at how it just pops it off. It's going to go with a lot of camo-y things.
Yes.
It's going to go with a lot of earth-colored things. It's going to be, I know, Becky, is it just beautiful?
It's really a lighter Loden, so if anybody loves Loden and that deep, olive green that Loden is, this is a lighter version of it.
Don't we love it?
We love it.
We love it, and you love it. I see already.
Yes.
I'm seeing all kinds of compliments on it.
And Ivy's a great name for it, by the way,
Ivy is a perfect name for that color. Love it.
Okay.
All right. So push your quilt shops to pick some of these new colors up.
Yay.
Okay. This, I can't tell you how much I love this color. I was not a fan at the beginning. I mean, I sort of was a fan at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
But then I got to be more and more and more, and now I'm hooked. I love this color. We're calling it Raindrop. Raindrop. Isn't that the cutest name to go with this?
Yes. Just like drop a blue.
And it's not blue, and it's not green. It's
not gray.
It's not a gray shade. It's more blue than it is green, though. Okay.
Look at those.
How much do you love that together? That's my new blanket.
It's so pretty.
I'm gonna use Bunny on one side, and I haven't decided what the other Raindrop is going to be on the other side, if it's going to be the hide or if it's potentially going to be Encore. But whatever it is, this is going to be my new back-to-back blanket because I love it.
It's such a pretty blue. If anybody loves sea glass in hide, it's very much in that same vein. It's just a little bit more blue and a little bit more color. But it's very a bluish gray shade, and it's very true to that. It's so beautiful, and I think this one's going to be a big of a hit, and I think it's also a modern baby blue.
I agree.
Our baby blue is a little bit of an older fashioned for a boy nursery, and I think this is a great alternative to that.
So remember that, you guys, that any of you that do baby products, please remember that we do think that this is going to be the updated baby blue, because baby blue is out. Nobody's really doing that right now. And I mean, there's the traditional that's always going to do that, but there aren't very many baby blue choices in the line because it's just kind of tapered off. Yeah. But I think this is where you're going to see it. So remember how saltwater, there wasn't enough salt water in the world for us
we did salt water and
everything. Everything. Well, I think this is going to be like the new salt water.
I think so too.
I just think it's so pretty. So pretty. And so we're going to, I'm sure, see more of that at some point. But anyway.
So we have seen this in Bunny as well. So this is Peach Quartz. This is another hard one for Jeremy to get. It's not as bad right now. A little bit more. Oh,
it's driving me crazy sideways. Okay, so Peach Quartz. We named it Peach Quartz because it's not really peach. It's got this little bit of a grayness to it, just a little bit, but it's really pretty. It's a very canyon kind of color, or like the desert-y type. You'll see a lot of the colors like this in the desert. A lot of rock formations have this kind of color in it. It's a really, really lovely. And so adding the word quartz to it just really did it a nice job for me to bring it around to what it really was. So
I think putting a pearl next to everything has.
Oh my gosh, that is just beautiful.
So pretty.
It's so nice.
Yeah, so we already have this in Bunny, and it's already really loved in Bunny. So we want to try in some of the other fabrics as well. So if you guys love it as much as we do.
Yes, and it looks great with pearl. You too, Debbie. I love it. There's none of these that came out that I didn't fall in love with. And then we've already, yes, it is great Sedona colors.
All right, so this is Woodland. We kind of brought this out earlier. And so, again, this one is a reddish, gingerish brown. It's not as rusty as ginger, and it's not as dark as autumn. But it goes great with autumn, and it goes great with a lot of our prints. And if you really just want a caramelly brown, this is perfect for it. It's a little loud right now on the screen.
Oh, it is a little hot. But you know, it's also, it reminds me of the cow color when you see the spotted cows. Forgive me for not knowing the right names, and I'm not going to say anything, so I don't step in it. But step in it. But I love the tone. Yeah. I was not a fan of this to start with. I thought we do not need another shade of brown. And then when they pointed out what they really wanted to do, I decided I'm all for it, because I think it's a beautiful combination with so many things. It goes with so many prints.
Yeah. It's a little hot, but it's a little grayer in person, but it goes perfect.
See, Karen, you have to have my blanket too.
Yeah.
You and I, Karen, are going to have the same blanket. It's going to be a bunny on one side, and it's going to be probably Encore on the other. Love it. Love it.
We love it. It's great for a Western theme. If anybody loves our horse prints and Old West and stuff, this goes perfect. We have not had a brown that goes with that, besides like dark chocolate, you know. So this is perfect
Which
for that.
It looks great with dark chocolate,
It looks
by the
great
way.
with dark
so
chocolate.
So if you put like this and dark chocolate together in anything, it's going to be really good.
It's a great Western.
Really good. So
yes.
I think you're right, Lisa. I think the pearl's going to go with almost everything. It's so pretty. It might not go with snow, but that would be about the end of it right there. All right, I think it's time for us to draw, isn't it?
Yay!
I mean, is it dinner time? Did we stay here until dinner time?
I feel like it, yes.
I've loved every minute of it. It's just flown by.
Okay, today's winners are Hannah Rabin, Eric, Michelle Little, and Laura Daniel.
Whoa! Wow, 3 today.
So please email us.
Recognize.
Please email us at info@shannonfabrics.com with your phone number and shipping info. Please remember that phone number. Sometimes people forget.
Nice. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you for being with us again. I like to thank you every single time because I know your time is important and valuable, and for you to spend it with us, it's a real treat for us.
Someone just asked, what is Encore similar to?
Oh, getting ahead of things now, aren't ya?
I think you guys might have to. Okay.
Should we make them wait?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's okay. Jeremy says you have to wait.
Yeah.
You're
it's
gonna
really
love
good,
it.
you guys.
You're
It's
gonna
really
love it.
good.
You've been asking for it, so you're gonna love it. I can't wait to get it. I played with some last night. Even I took some home and washed a piece last night.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll keep their heads in the clouds.
There's your hint.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us
so
today.
much.
And congratulations. And did we find out if the winners are still here? I haven't seen them.
We have some people that I think.
Not sure. Well, we'll see. We'll reach out, and we usually have no problems finding the winners and getting their blanket to them. Thank you, and Happy New Year to everybody, and let's get this new year off to a good start and get some cuddle going and get some sewing and make our lives a softer place, making the world a softer place, you know?
Yep.
So thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, everybody.
It's always a pleasure. See you next week.